Welcome to the Ben Sports Show, as it's the very last time. But I have a very special guest with me predicting the 2018 NBA Finals, the 4-seed Cavs taking on the 2-seed Warriors. Ben.
Hello.
Yeah, so he is a tremendous friend, and we're very excited to predict this with you guys. And if you guys are thinking these two franchises in these finals are very similar against each other, or it's because it is. They've played each other 4 straight times, part 4. Some are calling it a quadrilogy, I want to say. They're calling it that. And so they're calling it a bunch of different names, but it was definitely, I would say, a more difficult journey for both these franchises to get here. But it doesn't matter how you get there as long as you are there.
Pretty much how it works.
So yeah, we're going to get into the predictions here. Real quick before that, the 2018 NBA playoff prediction standings is, well, we're both tied for first, but the tiebreaker goes to you guys right now, or actually the guests, because we both have 16 points, but you guys have an 11-3 record, and I have a 9-5 record, and then third place is you guys, the fans, but you're only down by 1. And make sure still to vote down on Instagram and Ben Sports Polls. You guys have about an hour or so, or hour or two, and you guys have 15 points with a 10-4 record, and all of us went undefeated 2-0 last week. So we have the knowledge, at least, of knowing that the Cavs and Warriors are going to face off. And the Warriors in this one, they open up on as like 1,000-point favorites. And it's the largest since the 2001 Finals when the Lakers against the Sixers, and the Lakers won 5 that one.
Massive. It's 14-point difference, I think, for this game tonight. That's
Yeah,
what I saw.
It's huge. And yeah, LeBron, in my opinion, for him to win this series, he needs a teammate that can average more than 12.5 points a game, other than the Raptors series, despite that. Because we saw what they did when he had help. They swept the Raptors.
That is true.
So we know his teammates can be there, and it all matters in that. And if he can get people like Kevin Love and Jeff Green involved, maybe even Kyle Korver, and if Tristan Thompson does his own thing, getting a solid double-double, just playing good defense, that would help a lot. In my opinion, bench J.R. Smith. You guys are going to likely get swept if a likely chance. He is, even if he can't get points going, okay, he can't get anything else going, and his defense is just fair.
That is true. I feel like this series is heavily reliant upon the consistency of the bench role and
For sure.
also just the players around LeBron. Of course, LeBron can carry the team, but he just can't take them all the way without the help of others. So we'll see how the reliability and consistency works now.
Exactly, and for my bold prediction of the series, I don't think Draymond Green's going to get suspended, and that is a bold prediction because he's only 1 tech away. And then real quick for injury reports is Andre Iguodala will not play Game 1. I would expect him to play somewhere around Game 3. Kevin Love is unknown, really. It's unclear if he's going to play. I don't think he'll probably play this one. I think he'd play Game 2, but that's just my opinion on
Both
it.
players, massive differences.
Massive differences, and it's crazy because Kevin Love is the second best player on their team, and we're talking about how much Andre Iguodala means to this team when he's their 5th best player.
Finals MVP a couple years
He
ago.
was.
Who can forget?
I know
Defensive.
people seem to forget about, but he's huge to them. And I think if Green gets suspended and Iggy's out for most of the series, I think the Cavs could take the Warriors to 6 games. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is a gentleman sweep series. I think the Warriors are going to win in 5. I think the greatness of LeBron can get 1 in the land. And I feel like 2's a possibility and a sweep's a possibility. And real quick, I do think the 2018 NBA Finals MVP will be Kevin Durant again. I think he'll go 31, 8, and 9. And
wow, that'd be a fantastic stat line.
I do think he will do that. I think Curry will be close. He'll get stats similar to there and average about 29. But yeah, I think it's gonna wind up Curry will be the first player with 2 MVPs, 4 NBA final appearances, and 0 final MVPs. But I don't think that hurts his legacy at all. And yeah, what's your prediction?
So my bold prediction that Ben's going to be triggered about, you can clearly tell on his face, it's Cavs in 7.
Whoa!
So he's clearly he's disappointed. He's really disappointed with my prediction because
Oh my god!
I'm looking for a bold one. LeBron's taking it home. I think his legacy. Of course, we say this every year he goes to the finals. It's on the line. But this year, I think bigger than most. If he wins this, he's rejuvenating his whole legacy. And I think he's solidifying a GOAT argument. And if he wins against this team, KD, Steph Curry, who managed to beat this awesome Rockets team a series ago, then
4
I think
elite
LeBron,
All-Stars.
4 championships, 4 for 9 total. Like I'm putting him as my GOAT. I pick him over Jordan if he wins this one. And I think he can do it. I think I'd pick him as my Finals MVP, averaging something like 40 and maybe even triple-double.
Jeez. It helps his legacy for sure if that happens, but that's just bizarre. I'm sorry, man. It battle the bends, I gotta say. It's battle the bends, but that is absolutely crazy. I gotta give you a high five for that. I mean, that is very bold.
Either look like a superhuman genius or look like the mental stupidity of this whole entire
yes.
world.
I mean, I think he is. I think he'll even have a game where he goes in the high 50s. I do.
We'll see.
I feel like you're gonna see a lot of frustration out of LeBron. I feel like once Iggy helps and he can help with Draymond defending, and then Kevin Durant can even play defense when in critical situations. They're going to have to force LeBron maybe to even shoot outside shots, and I feel like he could struggle.
If LeBron gets on a roll with the outside shots, we've seen him do it before.
We have, but I'm not confident about that.
I could see him shooting at least 35% plus and from the 3, and that would be amazing. If we watch LeBron even have close to consistent teammates throughout the series, I'm saying this Cavs in 7 is going to become a reality. So.
I mean, if Kevin Love can get back to his Minnesota Timberwolves days where he gets 20, 30, and 15 boards, that would help.
I think he's way past those times at
Yeah.
this point, though. It's just I think Kevin Love still has his former Timberwolves selves in there. It's just when you put a superstar with another superstar, it starts, especially when it's LeBron, of course there's going to be stat deflation. And Kevin Love had literally almost no one on his team. On the Timberwolves, so there was no wonder that he dropped triple-doubles and double-doubles on the daily.
40-point games, but Cavs in 7, and that's crazy. So I'm curious to see what you guys, the fans, think. And also, real quick, tonight's game on ABC at 9 p.m., don't miss it. Cavs at Warriors, game 1 in Oracle. And then don't miss also the National Spelling Bee.
That's the big event. I'm gonna watch that one.
For sure. Don't miss the morning one, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. on ESPN2. And then the primetime one from 8:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. on ESPN, a one-a-year event. So that's huge, and I cannot do what those people are doing, so I can definitely give them that much credit. And I don't know if I'd consider it a sport, though.
Yeah. It's not a physical activity. I'm not going to give it to him.
But
situation.
You have to use a lot of intelligence and a competition, yeah. So, yeah, that's how Ben and I see this going, the battle of the bends. And comment below who you agree with more. I just want to real quick say I definitely hope you can be here more often and stuff. Sometime for sure.
Try my best.
Yeah. So, until then, bye.